Hello, this is just like a little midnight rant or something like that. But I don't think people really, talk about this, well, specifically this topic, and it's the fact that our society, our downfall of society in the Western world, it all started back in the '60s because the communists were they wanted to ruin all aspects of American society. So they snuck into the colleges. They snuck into our universities. They went after the children first because their minds are easily moldable. The communists can shape the children's brains to make them align with their politics. And now those indoctrinated children are now our professors, our 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 teachers and professors, and our probably our scientists too. Probably all over the country by now. And then things. The '80s, they were pretty good. I mean, the music, it wasn't really, it wasn't awful. What I'm trying to say, it was great music and all that. Things really took a turn for the worse, especially after the 1992 Los Angeles riots. This basically after that, our country became more thug, and basically how to be a retard 101. And because of that, children today, Gen Z and the Gen A, and unfortunately Gen B, they will be taught with a severe lack of morals. And and you see all of these fights that happen in, if you look up Twitter, you'll find like videos of fights, or you can see them on YouTube, Instagram, etc. And then there's the amount of online prostitutes in our society. OnlyFans. And then there's like, and then there's the democratic government in our governments, basically poisoning us with chemicals roughly every single day. The communists, I feel like they're the ones responsible for our downfall. It all started back in the '60s. Things really took a turn for the worse in the '90s, especially after 9/11. Let's see. I'm trying to think of something. I'm trying to think. So yeah, especially after the '90s, this thug culture was created more or less. Sure, there might have been like some thugs, some retards back in the '80s, but it's way worse today than it was back then. You know, you wonder why kids, mainly black kids, well, wonder why kids can't go without every 5 seconds to a few minutes without saying the N word a lot. And I know this might sound racist, but I'm not. But am I lying though? They can't resist saying the N word every now and then, especially in my school. And and the school I go to is not. I could say that it could be better. Now let's see. It's alright. I got interrupted there for a second. It's supposed to be 3 in the morning, but still. Whatever. I'm saying is, we lack morals, only because of this culture, this thug retardation culture people can't go with mainly black kids can't go without saying the N word for every 5 seconds, every 5 to a minute. I don't care if I sound racist or not. I am being honest. I mean, my school could be better. It could be better. But what I'm trying to say is, thanks to communism and its little revolution in the Western world, our society took a turn for the worse. Many of all could blame, the Jews or Islam or all those other things in the world, like Satan, like Satan and all that, Lucifer, basically the same thing, but still. I feel like communism itself is a part of the works for the devil, more or less. So yeah, that's my little rant that lasted 6 minutes, but still. Something I wanted to get off my chest, even though it sounds bland, but I'm not the best at speaking. I'm surprised I haven't really stuttered too much. Maybe because I actually have a field of thought and not being watched by every single person in the world. But still. Alright, I'll see y'all. Good lord, that was a very bad voice crack.